Stop! Police!
Oh, shit.
We have a multiple 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here!
Hey, what's up? This is Community Service with Craig Conant. That's me. Oh, did I get BO on my new hoodie?
Are you rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Keep that in. I went to the gym. I didn't have time to shower. I was a busy guy. I wore my new hoodie to promote it, and I got BO on it. God damn it. I don't like to wash hoodies. I like to wear them for 6 months, and then I wash them.
Yeah.
Fuck Febreze. Chemicals, just put it in the air. Put it on the wind, out in the yard on a windy day. That gets rid of it. Boy, this is a weird intro. Hey, welcome to Community Service Podcast. I have BO. I'm Craig Conant. Anyways, no ad read this week. Oh, Comedy Showcase, we could plug. That's my own ad. That doesn't count. But Comedy Showcase app, check that shit out. And, yeah, paying comics for their footage while they own all rights. That's fantastic. It's $2.99 a month. There's new clips every weekday, and it's up and comers, and you're supporting them. They get the money. That's dope. That's dope. Dopest dope I ever smoked, bro. Anyways, we got a gang of new Patreon persons to thank. God bless all of y'all. Here we go. On the back, I didn't say her last name. So Mackenzie did have a last name. Mackenzie Bullshit. No, I'm just kidding. As a joke, I'm a comedian. Thank you, Mackenzie Bullard. And here we go. Thank you, Brittany Nelson. New Patreon members. Maya Dunbar. Thank you, Kelsey Hamilton. Abdullah Musa. I'm nailing these names today. Blake Bottoms. New member and send in a poop story out the gates. Remember, I don't remember what each tier means, but just follow accordingly and send it in. You know what it is. Bree Steele or Bre. I think it's Bree. Thank you, Ashley Davis. Thank you, Brian Clark. And those are all our new members. So thank you to subscribing to Patreon. We're getting more active on there. We're doing better episodes. And the new tiers have different stuff. So the Troublemaker tier is $5, and you get a bonus solo episode. And that's it. And then $10, you get the bonus episode added to close friends, and I'll follow you on Instagram. And you get a piece of merch every 6 months. And a lot of people, I owe merch, and I'm gonna message you. I already said that, but you're getting it today. I said it on my Instagram, but it's coming. I got it. The Hooligan tier, $25 a month. You get 2 pieces of merch and a bonus episode, and you get a producer credit on the podcast because you are literally financing it, so you're producing it. That's fantastic. You want to be a Hollywood hotshot? $50 tier, you get oiled up videos of my feet and everything from the previous tiers. Now, the oiled up videos of my feet, you got to request. I'm not just sending those out willy-nilly, all right? The $100 tier is the same thing. You're just rich, and you could have doubled down. You get everything from before and oiled up foot videos once again upon request. Don't really want to do those, but I know the day's coming. I know someone's going to be like, yeah, I paid the money. Better dip that in that sesame seed oil, bitch. Anyways, thank you to all my Patreon persons. I really appreciate that. We are now it's almost at my rent. My Patreon almost pays my rent. Oh, shit. It's happening, baby. I'm making it. I want to make it bigger. But I am grateful and thank you. I truly appreciate all of you motherfuckers. Why did I call you motherfuckers? I don't know. I just cuss. I grew up in a bar. My dad's a alkie. What do you want from me? Too much information for the intro. Anyways, today's guest is Matty Chymbor. I found out it's actually Chymbor.
Yeah.
Chymbor. Matty Chymbor. Chymbor, I prefer. And, yeah, he's coming on, and I record these afterwards. And so we already recorded it. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you so much, and peace. We'll do ad reads afterwards. I got ads.
You have ads?
I don't. I just thank my Patreon people.
I say ads, but they don't pay me.
Yeah, that's good. It's good business.
It's a good practice.
Will you grab the microphone, you amateur?
Well, you had a child with the headphones. Doesn't fit my big.
That was Mr. Cat was wearing them. He's cool, man.
You interview your cat.
He is this lovely. What's
Quite the puss. Can we say bad words on this?
wearing? No, you pussy face.
This is East
bitch.
Coast, West Coast already. You can tell.
You're from the East Coast?
Yeah, Connecticut. Can you not
I'm
tell
from the
my
East Coast.
Where are you from? No, you're not. You're from like
here,
Long
yeah.
Beach.
Harbor City and Wilmington. Don't ever say Long Beach. We don't go that far.
Sounds Long Beachy to me.
Yeah, down there. I think that's separate. I'm from South Bay. South Bay is kind of broy. Lot of.
You guys wear jeans all day, all year round.
No, I actually just put these on because I just got these hoodies
Yeah,
in
dude, I saw your
today. Loosey goosey, bro.
Those are nice, dude.
They fucking are, dude.
You got the whole like
touch the inside.
the T. That's what she said. Right, boys. All right. That's soft.
Oh, I paid extra. This, I swear to God.
Do you want it to feel like sandpaper? Because that kind of hurt my skin.
You son of a bitch.
Guys, Matty Chymbor, cotton inside.
This, I don't know what this is, but it's nice, dude.
That's
I got
really
a
good.
smoothie. Today's the day, man. I changed my life today.
That's a giant
I was
smoothie.
It is. I have diarrhea now. I already drank half of it.
Hey, clean you
That's
out.
not a cat booger I'm sitting on.
That's a fucking.
That's a shark.
That's an adult booger. It's a butt booger.
Dude, I worked out today. I ain't gonna lie. Your posts inspired me. You fucking assholes working out during the pandemic. You, PK. I gotta have him on too. He's very funny. Good dude.
Graham's doing some before and afters, which I gotta give him a ring and tell him to cut it out. He's taking away from my shine.
Yeah, but I don't follow him.
Oh well, then fuck it.
'Cause he's not
he
funny.
Sucks. Never mind.
I gotta have Graham
Bleep
on here
his
too.
name.
Graham is funny. Graham's my buddy. I gotta have him on. I didn't see his, but I saw yours and PK and Lenoci. Lenoci lost a gang away. He's lost
always
30 pounds,
He's
dude.
got- He has you could see his neck.
Yeah.
It goes big
Yeah.
head, skinny neck,
Yeah.
titties, small waist. I go, you have an Instagram girl body. It's pretty
Not
good.
anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah, now he's.
I was like, I
flat.
gained 15 and you lost 30. We're about to be even, bro. I can't have this.
I did. So I started quarantine bad. Like a month of just Pringles, wine, couch.
See, where you changed, I kept it going, bro.
So you just stuck it out.
Today was the first day I worked out all quarantine.
Well, you worked out. You got a smoothie now. You got new your
He
clothes are
merged.
fitting different.
My agent called me. I swear, I was like, he's here. I help him set up because I pay him $12 to do this. So I feel bad. I help him with the labor, and I'm on the phone with I have an agent, and he like got me an
Was
opportunity.
this Tom Cruise? Smoothies.
He's
selling merch. You
he's
had
like,
your agent on the phone.
He's like, you're willing to do a reality TV show for Viacom for $100 a day. Viacom owns everything. I was like, yes.
They don't even tell you what it is. You're
One
like,
time
I'm
payment.
in.
I'm in. you have to shit in a hole and film it.
You're like, do I
I'm
dig the hole?
double
I'll dig the hole. You pay me $50, and I'll be shirtless because I drink smoothies now. What'd you do for a workout?
It's kettlebells. Just like
That's the new trend. The kettlebell.
he's been on it for a minute though. My buddy Jason Hidalgo. I've talked about him many a times.
He
stopped-
butchered his name in the story.
Did I?
Yeah, I thought. Didn't you like jokingly fuck his name up?
I didn't do it on jokingly.
No. Didn't you jokingly?
That's what everybody thinks. They're like, "Oh, you don't talk like
That's
that." I'm
great.
like, no, man. Yeah, I fuck shit up all the time. I had to do a cartoon voiceover audition last night in my car.
Did your agent get that too?
My manager did actually.
wow.
He doesn't have any of
Your
those.
building manager? I have a building manager. He gets me stuff.
I used to have
Parking.
a produce manager. Now I have
Yeah.
a real manager.
There you go.
But you go in your car. I don't want to brag, but this studio doesn't have a sound booth. You know the things you gotta. Anyways, you could just do voiceovers in your car. Did you know that?
That sounds. It makes sense. I used to record my podcast in my car.
Really? Yeah.
Because I would put my phone in the cup holder, and it actually sounded better. Before I got the Zoom, the old mic.
it sounds good because
Yeah.
of the fucking insulation or whatever the hell. And then I did it at night.
Dude, I would love to drive by or walk by him in a car doing cartoon noises, not driving.
Oh my god. I was dude, I was pissed because that one of the takes was pretty good. I fuck up so much. Oh my god. I should record the fuck up.
What'd you have to say?
It's just simple shit that I just butchered. Well, the cartoon character's name was Craig, and that one line was like, he said like, "Go to the Craig Credit Union," and I kept saying Craig Conant Union, like I could because that's my name, you know. And I do like 12 takes with myself, just going the wrong shit. I was like, "Stop saying your name," and then the one take
Send
I
him
did
the
it good. A
outtakes.
car drove by, and I'm like, "Really on that one?"
Yeah.
You just hear.
Car just crashes into you. You good? You keep talking about some Union. Not on the new hoodie.
Almost.
That's a thick ass smoothie.
It's got kale in it because I hate kale. But if you add a big old tablespoon of honey, you can taste the kale.
I like to drink my greens. That's what everybody says.
I do because I'm a child. You think I want to eat vegetables? This is the only way I get it in me.
You got to get one of those beefy girth straws because you're getting it. I get that too. If you drink any protein shake or a smoothie, you get the residue seasoning.
Yeah, I got these little pimples on the
You
side
got
of
a
my
little-
mouth from all this fucking.
You got some
shit.
healthy herpes.
Damn.
That's good,
Herpes.
dude. Kettlebells are tough. I did CrossFit for a little bit, and a lot of thrusting with the hips, a lot of jerking around.
What is with the hip shit? You're gonna want to hump the air,
Yeah.
hump the air, hold it in, squeeze your butts, stick your dick up. I got a brain freeze again.
It's like, okay, now that we got that away, you're gonna hump my head.
Not to mention, your dick goes in your body when you work out. So,
Dude, that's
Mr.
true.
Cat, stay out of there. That's my smoothie.
It's a big cat. How old's your cat?
I don't know. I just came across him
You just
after
found
the
him
war.
when you're doing cartoon voices in your car. Your cat jumped on your hood of your car. I think I know what you're trying to do. Just bring me home. So how do you feel about the workout thing? I don't know. I just got fat and I was just like, I gotta take, because I didn't want to become a pre-existing condition. So I was like, and I was bored. And honestly, once you start working out, you're like, I felt way better about myself. So
Yeah, well, I'm day one in and I already feel better.
it's crazy. dude.
Hey guys, do you know if you just move, you feel better?
What are the odds?
Oh God, I just let it. Because the only workout I ever did was dodgeball. That's all I had, man.
Like a league?
Yeah, I played 2 to 4 times a week, and it's in crazy intense cardio, and it's so fun. It's the time of your life, and it gets all the juices flowing, and then the fucking goddamn COVID bullshit, and then 4 months later, I gained 15 pounds. And
You gained 15 pounds?
yeah,
You don't look any different.
if you look at the what is that?
I'll do a
evolution
time
of my
lapse
podcast.
I'll do a time lapse of
Chris
your
is-
episodes.
Yeah, I told him I gained weight, and he looked at an old episode. He's like, "Oh yeah, you did." Yeah, I know I'm skinny, fat. I know I got it, but like I was super skinny. Now I just got a fucking lanch, and I'm like, all right, I got a
fupa.
I got a fupa.
Dude, that's good, man. It's all about diet, though. Let's be honest. Like, people think it's just running around. You do have to eat pretty good. That's like everyone's like, I'm just gonna work out and then eat whatever I want, but they don't realize
No,
it's actually
diet's more.
So if you just, I tell myself, if you just eat a good, like, say you have that for breakfast every day, you just build credit in the breakfast and lunch, and then you can actually eat whatever you want for dinner. People just they don't have any self-control, so.
I do okay in the diet. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I do okay sometimes.
This episode's sponsored by Beachbody.
Who the fuck wants a salad? I've never ordered a salad at a restaurant in my life. I may have one time regretted it. I'm like, this is bullshit.
Bro, I had a fucking salad. That's funny you said that. I had a salad for lunch yesterday, and I haven't had one in a while, and it was like pretty big. I'm not even kidding you, the worst gas pains last night. I'm not even like, it was literally, I knew it was gas because I went to the hospital before because of it, and they did a ultrasound, and they're like, you just had Taco Bell, and I was like, well, there's fart inside of me, it needs to get out. But dude, I went to Rite Aid at 1:30 last night. I was up till 3:30. Dude, it's excruciating. And I was like, fuck that
Would you
salad.
take Gas X or Beano or
Dude, I
something?
took 2 Gas X, and it did borderline nothing. And then I just sat there in pain until that one moment where you feel it like, and it like moves to like that other area. You're like, why don't you just go there the whole fucking time?
What are you, 12? I haven't had trap gas since I was a little kid. I remember that shit though.
Well,
That
guess
shit
what?
hurts.
Welcome to fucking Greenville, because you start eating salads and greens. That fiber's gonna get all loosey goosey in your gut. Get you a loosey goosey
Loosey-goosey.
trap gas shirt.
My pussy is loosey goosey. I'm sorry.
If a girl said that to me, I'd be like,
I'm sorry.
all right.
I love you.
Because guys don't care. Let's be honest. A girl would be like, it's loosey goosey down there. You're like,
Guys don't care. Hey, women. Guys don't care. And if they do, they're a little bitch. You shouldn't be with them anyways.
that should be a TikTok challenge
That's-
where girls just say awful things to dudes before sex and see how they still just like, they just wrap it into like a positive.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
She's like, I think I shit my pants. He's like, shitting's cool. It's healthy. Anyways, we're going to fuck her.
fertilizer. The earth needs it.
I can
Bring
for
it on
sure-
over. I got a garden. Spray the walls.
I got some plants you can shit in.
Got some
Anyways,
plants.
are we fucking?
Wipe your butt with the bromeliad. Go for it. Yeah, these girls don't realize that guys don't give a fuck about it. No, I didn't shave. No, I'm on my period. You got a red towel?
Gee.
I'm sorry.
The
Is
period
that
thing.
too far?
Okay, see,
Is that
I'm
too
going to
far?
say the period thing is where I might draw the line. Blood is a little.
It's you just close your eyes. You just close your eyes.
She likes me.
Shower sex.
Shower sex.
And I will say this. I've done period sex, but the blood.
Are you on the period or she is?
I'm on the period. The
Your
blood,
butt.
you see it, you're just like, ah. They live with it the whole life. I see one drop on my dick. I'm like, oh, ah. Oh,
It is
man.
a lot. It's a lot of.
Yeah, this is shower.
But I appreciate the process. I've had, I'm not like a fuck that, but I'm like, why don't you just take a week off? Let's just. It's weird how girls get hornier on their period
Yeah,
week.
thanks God. It's crazy.
She's like,
It's
I'm trying
true,
to
though.
fuck, and you're like, you're kind of struggling down there. She goes, what are you, a bitch? You're like, not really, but it's also
It's blood. It's scary. I don't know how you
CSI
do it.
crotch
You're a
over
strong,
here.
Strong woman.
Yeah, I don't like that because then you got a whole midsection of.
There's some animals. This is crazy, but guys will go down when they're on their period. I've known a couple.
Go
in my
down?
lifetime. Yeah.
That's what
Oh,
earning your Red Wings they call it.
I'm going to.
Let's go.
No, I don't know. I didn't. That was an accident. It's just reflex.
That was
We're
fucking
canceled.
loosey goosey
Red Wings.
lifestyle,
We
baby.
just got canceled. They said Red Wings.
Oh, we're getting hat. We're
They said
gonna
a hockey team. Get them out of here.
we're gonna put that as our
I'm
tags.
Karen.
Yeah,
No,
I wouldn't
that's
do
the
that.
thing though. That's the thing. I'm a savage. I eat food out of the trash can. I can't even say trash can. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a week.
It's a good.
I'm gonna wait. I'll rub the nub. How about that? I'll rub the nub.
Yeah.
Can I do that?
I'll stay north.
Yeah.
Let's let the southern regions clear up. They got a front.
You like
going
nipple
through.
play? I like your nipples.
What if the nipples bled too? You're like, you're just bleeding everywhere.
Oh, bro.
The week off.
You're
hell-
taking
and-
dark turns. That coffee.
Oh wow, that was it.
That's it.
We're talking about eating bloody crotch, and you're like, all right, nipple blood.
My
Psycho.
nipples bled in Las Vegas.
We got because you pierced them. Well, that's what happens when you
No.
you got a
I have
chain
no
connecting
piercing.
them.
No piercings, no tattoos.
You look like a purse.
I
It's
had
on
a-
chain.
I got them church tits. Yeah.
Loosey goosey purse. One.
Who wants-
just one?
The fucking nipple clamps merch.
I love nipples, dude. They're great.
I was-
Guys, girls, cats. What's up?
I'm not into that stuff. And my nickels are tippleish.
Your nickels are tippleish.
I can't even talk.
They are.
No, my nipples fucking bled in Vegas because I wore a goddamn club shirt, but I
Didn't
didn't.
chafed.
I didn't wear an undershirt.
Dude.
A tank top.
That happened once to me. Growing, you gotta be careful. Like if you do that, like when you play sports, dodgeball, kettlebells. My nipple, it got chafed to the point where under my nipple, it like calcified and there was a lump. And I went to the doctor. I was like, "Oh, breast cancer for sure." And then he goes, "No, like guys who play sports and kill it usually get bumpy nipple." No, I was just kidding. He's like, "You talking about bumpy nipples?" And I got my
Yeah,
2
dude, it was
cents.
the worst. It got, and then I was a dumb cheap ass, and
do you
this
feel
before
about
Lyft and Uber, and I was like, I was club hopping, and then some girls I knew were like, "We're at the club in the Luxor now. We moved to
Just a
another
white
club.
shirt and red fucking.
Yeah, dude. And then I was like, I'll just walk. Do you know that the hotels are like a mile long? And I just walked in the Vegas heat. And then my nipples chafed so bad that I ended up unbuttoning my shirt and holding my nipples like this.
Dude, it's tough.
Oh, dude. And then like my sisters saw me like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, my nipples.
Partying? What
It
are you
hurt.
doing?
Fucking.
You ever have your dick get chafed from a bathing suit?
Yeah, I've had rashes on my dick, on my nuts. Some call it herpes, the
Yeah.
doctors, but
I
I,
call
say
it a-
that's a rash.
I call it a Vegas
Look away.
rash. It's a Vegas rash. It's the pool parties. There you go. That is full-blown
That's
herpes.
called
You
a
go.
barebacking rash.
That's
I
a-
don't have herpes. I really don't. I don't know how I've
I
dodged
used
that
to.
bullet either.
I
I'll tell
used
you
to.
what.
I don't anymore.
That's not a thing.
It went away.
I've had the thing on my lip a couple times.
What thing? The smoothie?
The herpes.
You got a health herpes. We're bringing it back around. So we're going to go gas pains, chafing, bloody nipples.
These people know what they're getting. What do you think? What do you think you're gonna get?
This is what people
work
should
out
talk about.
now.
We could be doing like, we're
Duh.
talking real stuff.
Yeah.
Nipples bleed. What are we going to get canceled?
From what?
We should sue instead of a
My
WAP.
couch.
With that
We
WAP
are
song,
gonna-
we're doing it's nipples.
What is that WAP
Fuck.
song? I heard about it on the internet or something.
Why are people getting outraged that there's half naked women shaking their ass? You're like,
on a song?
yeah, it's Nicki Minaj and Meg the Stallion.
People are really getting outraged at a booty.
I don't know. I
shaking?
just see it trending, and I always
Hey,
assume people get mad at it.
It's Cardi B. Cardi B.
What'd I
and
say?
You said Nicki Minaj.
Hey, guys!
I'm cool.
Hip hop has been shaking asses.
I think it's Ludacris and
Yeah.
50 Cent. I don't know.
hip hop has been shaking butts on music videos since hip hop.
I love that.
That's why I wanted to get into hip hop.
You got into comedy because we don't shake ass.
I don't have an ass.
We don't
to
shake ass. We shake dicks.
We shake hands.
We shake ass. We don't shake ass. We shake hands. Thanks for
Shake
coming.
hands. Shake hands.
Appreciate you coming.
We're gonna bleep that part out.
What did I say? A bleep part?
No, not at all.
You should put a compilation of all the bleep parts together in one episode where it's just terrible things.
Oh, that's nice.
And then,
That's a good idea. Editor, do it.
do you ever edit stuff out, or is this one of those raw dog ones where you just
Rod, well, it depends. Like, most of the time it's just straight through, but there's some times we'll name some people and be like, oh, well, maybe that's not so
like
good.
Graham Roger? No, I'm just kidding. That
No.
piece of shit. No,
I got to get him on. I love that dude.
dude, podcasts are great. I don't do guests on mine though. It's a coordinating issue that I'm not.
What's the coordinate? You go, hey, you want to do my podcast?
I don't got all the stuff. You got cone lights. You got a bowl of eggs. You got a cat that's is
borrowed.
A prop.
Borrowed.
You have this robotic cat that you tell people it's real.
He's behind you. It's so cute. Is his head in the shot?
What if your cat just
barely.
slowly pissed on my shoulder?
Just lean right, just ever so slightly.
Lean right.
Scoot a little bit. So his head's in the shot.
There we go.
You can get closer to me. I tested positive. What's up, dog? Or negative.
What's up, dog? My COVID went away like yesterday, so I'm good.
Oh, no.
COVID, herpes. What else do I got? I'm just riddled. Sorry, my left eye.
I got merch, so I'm good.
dude. That's you have masks. Merch
Yeah.
masks are wild. My buddy, I'm not gonna name names because
Merch.
but he had a business where he sold like sports equipment, and then during the COVID he pivoted and started selling masks, and his company like quadrupled because of it. So
Well,
loosey goosey's about to get real medical wedical.
yeah, now we're talking. Grooving and moving, baby.
You're gonna start selling
Schmoovin' and
loosey goosey
Hoofin' and
diabetic
poofin'.
bags.
Who needs the insulin? I couldn't think of anything
My
medical.
allergies
That's all
bad.
I came up with.
Insulin.
Insulin.
Why are we just stuck to clothing? Why don't you just start venturing out?
Toothpaste.
Craig Conan.
I'll sell aluminum-free toothpaste.
You should sell succulents
Fluoride.
at your shows.
I have a succulent on the shelf. Hey, I love plants.
Plants are great. I just bought
I
a couple.
love them.
This is plants. I feel like I'm.
Look at that plant.
Your cat loves the plants.
Dear little guy.
Do you water these things or like?
No, they're all dead. Yes, I water them, you asshole.
I don't know. You got an agent, a manager. I don't know if you had a watering guy.
I don't know if you've noticed the size of my everything, but
Do you
look at this place. This is it, Tiger.
This is it.
This is it.
Studios are great. I just moved out of my studio. I had a studio for like 6 years.
Why'd you move out?
They
got a
had-
one bedroom?
Because in my building, COVID, my rent went up $50, and I got a 1 bedroom. Because the person moved out, and he goes, "You want it?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it went from blank blank to plus $50.
You could say how much. I told them.
1830. I live up the street behind the Laugh Factory.
1800?
Yeah,
You
but
pay-
my
you pay
utility
1800?
my utilities are included though.
What are you, rich? What do you do for money?
I work in construction.
Oh, that's why your legs are tan.
That's why I wear shorts. It's just alpha. Hey boys, let's get back to work. Like, Matt, your nuts
You're
are.
showing way too much leg.
This is again.
This is the 90s, bro.
Thi-
I haven't
I'm
left. I haven't left.
He's wearing shorts. His dick's hanging out the bottom.
Chris, put your dick away, dude.
Put your
I need to put it on
chafed
close
dick in
friends.
your
Hang on, where's my
pants.
phone?
I wish my
That's
dick-
so much money.
Yeah.
I got in. What did I
What do you
get
pay
in
here?
for? I don't even remember. 670.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
Here?
670. Yeah,
You pay $670.
yeah.
We have roommates.
No,
there?
no,
What
no.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Does he live here?
That's a closet.
Who's this guy? He doesn't talk the whole time.
But it goes up 3%. Now I'm at 787.50 or some weird shit. 800 basically.
See, mine though.
790.
I started at 16 something, and they raised it 5% every year.
They're only allowed 3% in West Hollywood.
If your utilities are included, they add 2%.
Oh, those sneaky deakies.
Oh, you better believe my air is on. My blender's on right now.
Out of spite.
I'm charging bird scooters.
That'd be a good racket.
I was gonna, but I was like, you have to actually like. They kind of get you. I looked it up where you have to like drop them off at a certain time, or they can like threaten not to pay you. Which I'm like, don't hold that. Like, this isn't a high demand for your dumb scooter. All right, like I'll drop it off when I'm done riding them around my building. All right.
I love riding bird scooter in Lime, but I can't do it anymore. I owe them both money because I would refuse because they
You would owe money.
Yeah, the fuck bastards. I deleted my credit card off there. You ain't getting.
You're in debt with Bird.
Well, no. Let me tell you why. Because
you
I would,
are loosey goosey.
Yeah, loosey goosey, bro. Because I would ride that shit to the Comedy Store, and then I would go to park, and it said you can't park
You
here.
just ghost ride it into the wall.
And then they wouldn't let me, like it wasn't in the location.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
they said you have to park it, and the location was like back where I came from. I was like, that defeats the whole purpose of fucking transportation.
WeHo's
So I just left it there, and it just racked up to like $24. And then I was like, I ain't paying that.
Isn't your credit card on it?
I deleted it. You could delete it off the app.
Wow, you went through.
Yeah, I was pissed. I was like, you want me to drive this right back to where I came from and park it?
It's like
in
5 feet in front of where you started. Talk about convenience.
And it was just principality, homie.
I did that once. You actually, you have to drive down by like.
Because WeHo doesn't allow them.
You're like, WeHo, who do you think you are?
WeHo.
No scooters in WeHo. You're like, that sounds so WeHo. Like, just embrace it.
Your crosswalks are rainbow.
Yeah, I was gonna say put
Am I
ribbons on
talking
them.
right?
You put ribbons on those scooters, you could jack the
you
red
got
up.
rainbow crosswalks. You won't let me ride a scooter with my ass hanging out?
They go, scooters, no, but pogo sticks. I'm gonna start a pogo stick bird version. It's called Bounce. And then
Nice. Bounce.
it only plays
I
90s
fucking
rap.
Love WeHo. Minus the scooter band.
WeHo's great. Yeah, this area is incredible. This is a good area, cheap rent.
Good area.
Guys, everybody's in their car doing cartoon noises. I feel like I'm in Toontown.
What? Toontown. Doom doom.
You ever watch rewatch Space Jam and you're like, Toontown seemed like a nightmare.
Did you remember Toontown on the TV before school or after school?
How old are you?
Toontown.
On the tube? Did you just call it the tube?
I'm 36. How old are you?
33.
You're old, dude.
Dude, I'm 33 and a half actually, but I watched Anna. What was
Annabelle?
No,
Scary movie. It's about a doll.
Do you remember Animaniacs? They got that. Where it
Yeah,
got
I
a little
watched that.
trippy.
Yeah,
Rugrats.
I used to love Pinky and the Brain.
That was a good one.
It started on Animaniacs and it was so popular and they got their own show. I was the brain.
She's getting bathed on by the cat.
Remember, Wheel of Morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn.
Is that Pinky and the Brain?
No, that was Animaniacs.
No, I don't.
Remember that old lady that took care of the little squirrel that didn't give a shit about her? And it was just like, she was like curmudgeon.
I think you're just making up stuff right now. And we don't. It just sounds like Animaniac. You're a writer for them.
No.
Guys, I got this idea. It's an old lady.
I used to watch Freakazoid too. Bumpy in the Night. Oh, man, I watched all that weird shit.
No-
Erie, Indiana.
Dude, did you
Remember
ever-
Erie, Indiana?
Me and Drew were talking about. Remember before Transformers like 3D came out, there was a show called Beast Wars. Do you remember that? It was like a random 3D show, and they were just a knockoff Transformers. And then that went, and that was the first thing I watched, and then that went away. And then Transformers came out. I go, you mean Beast Wars? And they go, no, it's fucking Transformers. And I'm like, what is happening? Do you remember that show?
No, but you made me remember Mighty Max. Remember Mighty Max with Norm and Virgil?
He was
Norm
the good
had-
dude, big ass calves. Mighty Max. What am I? I'm thinking of
No,
Mega
Mighty
Man.
Max was-
Mega Man's calves were like legit.
Oh, Mega Man. I played Mega Man X on Super Nintendo. Come to think of it, I think it was Mega Man 10, and I just mistaken the Roman numeral for an X.
I played 9, not 10.
Yeah, 9 was better.
Were you into video games? I never really got like
No, I stopped after
PlayStation
Super
2 is
Nintendo was the last.
PlayStation 2 was like the last thing. And even that, I was like, what am I?
PlayStation 2. Super Nintendo was my last.
Super.
Super Nintendo.
You just went outside and played.
I never. My cousin had N64 Mario Kart, so I played
That
the
shit
shit out
was-
of that and
Remember-
GoldenEye, but I didn't own it.
Mario Party that was addicting,
I'm more a dig in the dirt and stick your dick in it kind of fellow, you know.
dude. Let's
You
go.
ever fuck soil?
Yeah, dude. That's now these plants make sense. These aren't.
Oh,
These
yeah.
aren't decorations or toys.
Check out my glory hole. I
Yeah.
mean bromeliad.
This is my vibrating succulent. You're like vibrating.
Check out the fleshlight. I mean snake plant.
You got a lot of holes. We have moles here.
You got gophers in your piece of
No, but I do-
Yeah, that's it.
I do have a dirt-filled penis.
Hey, it's good. Well, it's
Cue
good,
the ads. Hey, that's a
good
good
for
time.
your urethra.
Speaking of
Thanks,
dirt.
YouTube.
You should get sponsored by like a soil.
I get $100 a month off YouTube.
Do you really?
No,
I
maybe-
owe $100. I get so many. I get like
maybe
4
80.
views. That's
Well,
awesome.
You need to put some pants on. Maybe you get more.
Why are you just intimidated by my bare thighs? This is Connecticut. We wear shorts when it's hot out. You guys just wear Vans and ripped
I've
jeans.
been wearing shorts, but I thought shorts wouldn't do the hoodie justice. I got a hoodie now.
I feel like every time you walk out your door and you go down the stairs, you fake kickflip.
I wish I could kickflip. I'm actually terrible at skateboarding.
Kickflip was the only thing I could do.
I got into it in middle school a lot, bought all the shit, went down my buddy's quarter pipe, broke my leg,
Yeah.
and then never did it again.
Did you fall forward, or did you kind of fall back?
I fell slam down.
Those
Yeah.
are tough, man. They don't. You got to commit to your shoulder, and
Yeah.
if you overcommit, you just slam the ground.
Hey, you guys, concrete hurts.
It's really hard.
It's really hard. There's no give. You know, football's earth is a little bounce. You got pads. Oh, skateboarding just skaplat.
Yeah, you see those videos and you're like, oh, look, that looks fun, and you're like, oh, it takes so long to get to that point.
They are so good. Oh my god, I love. We used to watch so much skate videos.
Remember the
and-
X Games?
Yeah,
I used to go to the X
I
Games.
mean,
every now
I
and
went to one in downtown LA. I saw Bob Burnquist,
then. Dude, Brazil Bob.
John Odenkirk.
Who's my favorite skater back in the day? Anybody who was on Tony Hawk, I was a big Bob Odenkirk. He's shredding on that Razor scooter. I was good on a Razor scooter. That was like actually my jam. I'd go to skate parks and they'd make fun of me. Then I'd drop in on the half pipe or a quarter pipe and tail whip. And then
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
The shorts are making a lot more sense now.
Imagine me on a Razor scooter shredding. Bubblegum falls out of my pocket. And then I fart.
A crab cake falls out of your shirt pocket.
My nipples are bleeding. I
You're
run
wearing
home
a
crying.
polo collared shirt pocket. And
I would when-
Maryland crab cake Connecticut sauce.
You just combined a region, and that's insulting.
Yeah.
What do you?
What's up with your states? They're so whack.
Have you ever been there? Yeah,
Is it nice?
it's really nice.
No.
Boring. I like it. Oh, you're better. Kobe. That wasn't good. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I like skating and all that, but yeah, anything where I get hurt now, I've just chalked up. I'm done with. Like, what was the last thing you played?
I got hurt at dodgeball a lot, and I still come back. I play on a fat ankle, a bent back pinky. I just tape it with a popsicle stick, and I'm good. One time I don't know if I broke it. I probably did, but it was fat and purple, and it happened. And then I just left the game, taped it up, went back in, and then the gal that organized, she goes, "Let me see. You can't play." I'm like, "Come on, I taped it." Fuck that, man.
She's like, "This isn't Nom."
And then the adrenaline.
Go ice your hand.
You don't feel it because the adrenaline, it for sure hurts. Don't get me wrong, but then the next day when the adrenaline wears off, you're like, "Oh my god, what did I do?" I love dodgeball.
Rolling your ankle. I rolled my ankle frisbee golfing probably like 4 months ago. Rolling your ankle is the most painful thing because
ankle injuries hurt.
Dude, every time you roll your ankle, you're like, "Oh, it's broken. My foot's off." And then it's like and then you go to the doctor, like, "This is a very mild sprain." You're like, "You sure it's mild?" Because that hurt. Like,
well,
fuck.
they say like even a rolled ankle can hurt more than an actual broken bone because you're fucking tearing ligaments and shit.
I heard a pop, and I was like, "That's not good." And then I had to do shows. We were in St. Louis, and I had to do. It was before the first show of the weekend, because we got there early. And then I rolled it, and I had to do like 6 shows just standing on a fat ass ankle.
Oh, that's the worst.
It was the worst. Just limping.
I've
during
never sat
anecdotes.
on a stool to do comedy, but I imagine you should have sat down.
No, I didn't sit down. I just drank
ate
alcohol and
I for
popped
sure
some
broke
pills.
my foot in dodgeball once, but I didn't have insurance, so I just limped for 4 months. 3 months. It's brutal.
You broke your foot.
I imagine this wasn't just like a little split or something, but it shouldn't have hurt for that long. Like nothing, right?
Talk about loosey goosey.
3 months.
3 months.
You worked with me. I limped for 3 months.
I mean, I've hurt my ankle for that long.
But it wasn't an ankle because I've for sure rolled my ankle several times. I know the difference. This was like a foot injury, and it was like
Underneath?
It was like in the middle, and then my foot was all swollen. Remember, I just remember showing our manager Sophia, and she's like, "Oh my god,
yeah.
go home!" I just had this fat purple fucking.
You're like, "Nope, your hand's all purple."
Well, because, dude, you call out sick, and then they want you to get I did like 2 days, then after that, they want a doctor's note. And I was like, I don't have health insurance. So I just limped and gimped at work. And then I showed them. They're like, oh.
Wait, how did you do it? I'm sorry. It was
Dodgeball.
But, like, what happened? You just, like,
I don't remember which
it?
incident this was, but one of the times I jumped up and then landed on my foot, and my foot, literally, I jumped up as high as I could, and then I landed Indian style sitting down, and my foot went in my own ass. So much so that my fucking asshole was sore for like 4 days. And then my foot was, I just like crushed something in there because it hurt for 3 or 4 months.
My foot went.
And I literally like, I found some sort of broomstick and like used it as a walking stick to get to my car. Like, it was awful. I literally couldn't. And I was too proud to ask anyone for help. Hey, can you walk me to my car? I was like, hey, could you pass me that broom over there? I was just like,
like a wizard going back to your car.
I still have that broomstick. It's down underneath where the water heaters are. I didn't know what to do with it. And it's wood. I didn't want to throw it away.
Dude, sorry, my eyes. My allergy's been so bad. It's on your cap. What if I just started swelling up and it's like... Dude, they've been brutal. Like, my left eye will just, like, water for no fucking reason. I'm sorry. I look like I'm crying this whole episode.
I would, too, if I was from Connecticut.
It's Connecticut, Maryland crab cake fuck, I think is what it was.
I've never been. I would love to tour and do that shit.
You were just in Minnesota.
That was dope.
I went there before. You say at the Radisson?
Yes, I think.
It's a nice hotel. You
I
got the
don't
big...
remember.
Remember the big shoe in the lobby?
I didn't get that hotel.
It's in the... I don't know.
Is it in the mall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get that one. I knew about that one.
You were not in the mall?
No, I wasn't. I was across the street from the mall at the Hyatt Regency. Now I
God,
remember.
that's
'Cause I remember
disgusting.
all the comics post all these photos of the hotel. I was like, wow, that's cool. And then I get to it, and it wasn't the same. And I was like,
Oh, you're across the street?
yeah, and they gave us free continental breakfast, but it was like Jimmy Dean and Schmucker's peanut butter jelly sandwich, both delicious.
I love all that shit.
But let me tell you, the farts from that.
At least your gas got out of you. My gas just chills in my intestines and makes me feel like I'm dying.
The nutritional value from that, that's not the right sign. 0. I keep doing that.
Doing what?
Who makes these signs up? So that sign is supposed to mean white power or 666, right?
Wait, what one?
I've only heard the first part. I didn't know it.
Oh, the
666.
AOK?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
grew
like
up-
an interview in that, like where the cop goes, and everyone's
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ. And I was like, I don't know. He said it's good.
I
And they're
thought
like,
that
no.
meant okie dokie. Now I look like a goddamn white
Yeah,
supremacist.
you're going to get clipped. To be a GIF.
No. You know where my heart is on all those matters. I've talked about that enough.
Yeah, you were getting down with all the.
Fuck the police.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's not fuck the police. It's a fuck corruption and how about some motherfucking repercussions
Right.
for your murder.
Right.
It's pretty simple. Pretty simple stuff there.
Just hold people to
just
hold people
standards.
accountable.
Hold people accountable. And maybe a little bit less brutality.
Just a little.
Maybe if a girl's protesting, don't club her in the fucking skull, you
Yeah,
animals.
dude, I see shit online. I'm like, what
oh.
the fuck? You're like, who's driving that cop car? It's like some fucking someone else got it. It's like swerving and shit. You're like,
Dude, and then you speak about it, and people are like, "You're against the cops, fuck you!" And
Oh,
it's
dude.
like, I'm against what that shit on film. Sure, I would love them to stop armed robbery. That sounds nice. I do like that.
can you not beat me with the back of your gun?
But if I jaywalk,
No? All
how
right.
about you don't knock my teeth out? How about that?
You jaywalk, they just spit a loogie on you. You're like, what the fuck was that for?
Fuck, I'd rather take a loogie than a billy club. Those guys fucking swing those things.
You ever gotten hit by one?
No.
No.
Oh no. They
Listen-
roughed me up a couple times, but not with those.
Like just like threw you on the ground.
Yeah, threw me in the cop car, hit my head on the.
I got
on the
arrested
door.
once.
You don't
So
look like it.
we'll get.
Would you get DUI?
I ride Razor scooters. I got arrested. I was at a college party in Connecticut, and we were walking from the dorms to the party, and there was a flag on someone's door, and there was a big cat on it. And I'm actually a huge cat fan. And I was like, well, I'm going to go to this party waving a cat flag.
You
then
stole it?
I took it off the door, and I was waving it, and I probably got like 4 to 10 houses up. And then I was like, I'm not going to bring this. Or I saw a cop far away, and I was like, and I threw it on the ground, and then they clearly just drove up to me because somebody narked on me,
You know,
and I got arrested. I was in the drunk tank for a night.
fuck narcs.
So this
Fuck
little
narcs.
Connecticut exterior's got a rugged past.
So
You think you Long Beach boys are getting in trouble? Try stealing a cat flag. I went to the court or whatever the term is, like to find out my sentencing or whatever I'd get in trouble for. I don't even know the term, but they were like the defendant or the guy who was like representing me, and he's like, "You stole a cat," and I was like, "It's a cat flag," and he just like was like, "Jesus Christ!" And he had to do community service, so.
Hey,
Podcast name. Hit the bell.
Yeah. I did this one. I'm like, what's that one now?
Community service. No,
No.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, okay, let's talk about narcs. Growing up, there's a saying, I'm sure it's still out there, snitches get stitches. I don't know if it's an old school Mexican thing, but we were taught you keep your fucking mouth shut.
Hell yeah.
You fucking rat on him for a cat flag? That motherfucker YouTuber that I'm not a fan of, and I don't think I like him, but somebody ratted on him. Not Logan Paul.
Jake Paul?
Jake Paul got raided because I believe someone ratted on him for having a rifle. It was out during a party.
Yeah, the FBI.
So someone ratted on him for having a party and having a rifle, and the FBI raided him. No narcs. What are you ratting on him? He had you in his home? He invited you a guest in his home? He's giving
Well,
you booze?
You damn well know
Giving
it's
you
those.
food?
You damn well know it's some rando. We know LA parties. It's just like
Yes.
some rando, and they're like, I'm gonna try to get
I'm gonna
famous from
tell
this.
on him. And what if it was just like a completely legal hunting rifle, and you just got the fucking guy raided for that? It's just like,
Yeah, you're like, how do you not know it was just a legal gun that he owned that he just happened to have out at a
probably
house party?
he probably shouldn't have left it out by the jacuzzi. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
heard on the internet.
There was a picture of it. You saw that?
But it's just his house, his rifle.
No, I know, it's- but, yeah.
His choice,
It was in the jacuzzi.
his right, his life. You fucking rat.
Yeah, you're like,
Little
why?
rat bitch.
Call me crazy. Why? How'd it go from cops to FBI?
Yeah, I know.
That's like detail where you're like, maybe there was more to the story, but I also don't care to read into stuff. So
yeah, maybe there's more to the story. I have no idea, but that's what I heard on Twitter. And believe me, I did my research. I did
and that's
zero
true.
research.
That's all true.
I
on
just
there.
saw it trending. That is the only reason I knew about it. But they said someone ratted on him for having a rifle by a jacuzzi, and I'm like, hey, don't eat that booger.
Get away from there.
Get over here. Can you give me a tissue? Oh yeah. He can't eat these boogers.
What are those? What?
He does these giant snot rockets.
Your cat has allergies too.
And he'll eat them if you don't get them quick enough. It's
It's
really
like
gross.
remember Goldmember when he peels his skin off? He goes, quick, 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 and then they'd have to take it out of his hand. Do you remember Goldmember?
Oh.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm talking about?
I try to block that out.
Oh,
bro.
and they're like, and then he puts it in the case. What a random part to a movie where he had to be like, I'm going to pretend to eat my skin, and then I'm going to put it in an Altoid container.
Oh. Yeah, don't bring that up. Oh my god.
You got a
that's-
gun, right?
Yeah.
Let's go shoot it. What are we doing here?
I know.
Let's just fire it off at
Hey,
some plants.
If I could teach you anything, don't post a picture of yourself and a firearm. I lost 1,000 followers.
Yeah, dude, that sucks. What did people
Fuck
say?
no.
Did you get any like people reaching out with some
Yeah.
opinions?
Yeah, of course. Bunch of just messages. I'm like,
Would you
fuck
write
off.
back? Well, I guess I gotta shoot you now. Should have wrote that back.
If they were somewhat cool or level-headed,
Yeah, you can't write. You can't
responded.
write anything anymore.
It's just like, I just blocked them.
1,000 followers.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, dude.
And counting. Still going down every day.
Do they
I'm
let?
like, oh.
Well, mine has been a slow leak for a while. It's gonna be at 0 in probably a couple weeks. But do they like message you like I'm unfollowing you, or are you?
Some of them, yes.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, I've put them up on blast. I screenshot it. I'm like, okay, bye.
That's so
I
weird.
I wouldn't care if I was telling him. I may have said it on the podcast too, but like that post is 100% me.
That's the thing. Yeah, they don't.
I
know,
don't. So
right.
that I don't care. But if I was like trying to be funny, and then I would be like, oh fuck,
Right,
you know.
right,
But
right.
that's me, man. I literally was saging my Glock, and that is me in a nutshell. I'm a weird, peaceful hippie that likes fucking guns, you know. And
Hey,
it's,
but
and
that's the thing.
To
People
each their
see-
own, and people can't respect that. They're like, oh, I thought he was funny, and then he has a gun now, so bye. It's like, I'm still funny, motherfuckers.
It's frustrating, yeah. Well, because they
I'm
see
still
your
the same
clips.
guy.
They see your clip, and then they assume this picture of you, and then anytime you do anything else, they think that's out of character. You're like, no, you just saw a joke that I spent 4 years writing.
Yeah. You
That's-
saw a 30-second clip.
Exactly. And then you do something that's like, then you do something like that's 110% you, and then they're like, fuck this loser. And you're like,
Yeah.
you liked that loser for a long time.
For 7 years,
Yeah.
you like that loser.
You were yeah, you ever have like somebody who has been like pretty loyal and follow you? You're like, motherfucker. What are you doing?
It's just really weird. It's like we're allowed to have different views and opinions, and you don't have to. You can like something about someone and then not like something else. That's okay. Like I like him,
I wear
and
short
I don't
shorts.
like Connecticut. You know, I'm just,
But we
it's-
keep our
I love you,
state issues
Connecticut.
outside.
Yeah, it's all right. He's still here on the podcast, still here. It's really funny like that, and it's like it doesn't matter, you know. We'll all get to where we're going in the end, anyways. But it's just like you can like gardening and guns. It's okay, guys.
You should do a show. You should shoot the ground and then put seeds in it.
I have thought about that. That's why I laugh that way.
Planting with Craig. All right,
The
next week.
sulfur oxidizes the soil.
Yeah,
The lead poisons your crops.
yeah, that wouldn't work.
GMO.
Yeah, common sense is just the root thing that people seem to not have enough of. Which you're like, why do people take things so serious? And it's like, no, they read. That's
Dude,
why.
not even so serious from comedians.
Yeah, dude,
It's fucking insane. You're like, we're literally the jackasses and the jesters. Did I say that right?
comedian should be
Just-
renamed "Don't Take Me Seriously" guy.
It's
Because it's like you kind of have, like the amount of times I have to tell people I'm clearly joking after I say something is alarming.
It's
You're like
insane.
I'm 1000% joking, and the fact that you're staring at me like that is
Like, we did that stupid symbol, and now someone might try to take
Oh,
that
dude.
out of context. It's like, yo, motherfuckers, I went to as many protests as I possibly could and spoke up against police brutality and was
But they can screenshot me and you doing that, put it on something, make a meme, and just
Like, look at these Nazis. Like, no, we hate Nazis.
they're gonna get you screaming in your car by yourself. He's doing it. Put over some.
He's
fucking-
filming propaganda in his car.
He's freaking out.
It's just so annoying. Anything and everything can be taken out of context and slander your fucking name. You spend 5, 10, 15 years building your shit up.
And then they're just
one
like, bye.
tweet.
I know.
It's just fuck this cancel culture. Like, I love Bill Burr. He's one of the greatest, but he has a bit. It's like, whatever happened to due process? You know? Remember that?
It
Remember
requires
that?
work.
Guilty, not guilty?
Because it requires, when they read one thing, they had a millisecond court trial in their head, and they go,
he did it.
That's it. No more evidence. We're done. And they move on because it would require them to dig into stuff more.
Yeah.
And they go, why do I want to go against my original thought? And then they kind of make an assumption.
Like Jake Paul had one rifle by a jacuzzi at a party. Irresponsible, yes. I'll admit that for sure. But they're just like, oh, he kills people. Done. And he's like, yeah, that's not what that means.
Yeah, like
It's insane. It's
kinda-
insanity.
And it's frustrating as comedians because, I don't know about you, but like when I do post something, I'm not like posting edgy stuff by any means. Like when you post something and then you lose followers, you're like, as comics, I feel like it stings more because, I don't know, me personally, I take it like I don't take it personal, but it's like, oh fuck, man, because then it makes me like not want to do certain things, and it starts to like I have to like remind myself like just keep doing you, and you'll find the piece. So like
yeah.
Your gun posts, for all you know, you lost 1,000, but
the ride or die stay. Yeah.
exactly, and those people are going to be more important than the ones that left. So
Yeah. The people that left wouldn't have bought my Loosey Goosey merch anyways.
and we have a list of all the people that unfollowed him and where they live. So feel free to unfollow.
And I have a gun.
And we're starting to cross out names, if you know what I'm saying.
Don't even say that. Watch. Now it's going to be that kill us. That's a threat. What kind of killer has a little
Someone knocks
cat
on the
next
door.
to a
You're getting
plant?
sued by Tattoo Kid 5.
Glock called and they
Maryland.
want their gun back.
I'm gonna have Connecticut.
bad press.
Connecticut's gonna sue you for this episode. You're slandering our state, and then I'm just sitting there in a
It's
suit and
that's
shorts.
that's a perfect example. I've never been to Connecticut. I'm sure I would love Connecticut.
It's beautiful.
I just took it to make fun of it. Just why not? That's what comedians do.
and that's the
Someone's
problem
like,
with comedy these
he
days.
hates Connecticut.
Cancel. No, I'm just kidding.
This is an anti-Connecticut guy. He talked about tank tops and what they used to be called.
Next time I'm on this,
Get 'em.
I'm gonna bring you a lobster roll and a matching outfit
Oh
as
my
me,
God.
and we're gonna have a Connecticut party, and then you're gonna watch your mouth.
I'm down. I'm down. Have you been to Cousins, Maine's lobster thingies? I went once because it was like
Connie and Ted.
$14. I was like, oh god.
Wait, where's that at?
I went to Connie and Ted's and I saw the menu and the prices and then I
They
went
go,
away.
Like, how about $100 for a lobster roll? You're like, what?
What's it cost? It's like $14. It was delicious, but I did it once. I was like, fuck off. Oh, I thought you grabbed the dirty one. I was like, don't.
You smack me for eating the cat boogers? God damn
I
it!
told you not to
They're
eat
eating all the
that.
boogers.
Bookers.
Wait, where did you go for a 14? I actually bought lobster tails yesterday because they were on sale and I froze them, so I'm gonna make them this weekend.
Ooh. It's called Cousins, Maine.
Cousin's Maine Lobster.
Yeah, right by
It's a restaurant?
the Trader Joe's
It's like,
I used
yeah.
to work at.
Which one do you used to work at?
Up the way on San V's.
You work there too?
or,
You're saying your coworkers? Do you still
Santa
work there?
Monica.
Oh, cool, man. I go to the one right here. The one in next to Volcano.
Oh, that's the rock and roll one.
I like that one.
And that's that way. You got turned around.
I go to that one.
I worked at
It's
the
just
one.
in a tree. Guy. Trader Joe's getting in trouble. Speaking of cancel culture, you see that? Because they like their whatever.
Trader Giotto's, Trader Jose.
Yeah,
They
Ming traders. I'm like, that's
I
kinda
respect
funny.
what they did. They said, "Fuck off. We ain't changing it."
You're like, but that's going back to like, let's find the root of it. You're like, do you think they're being insulting? You're like, but then again, you don't want to speak for the people who are getting offended, but also you're like, Jesus Christ, guys.
Who's
like,
getting offended by salsa called Trader Jose?
I know. You're like, for all you
Who's
know,
getting offended?
I don't know.
How about like real problems where they're wrongfully deporting families and shit? How about you get mad at that?
Yeah, we'll care
Not
once we get to
Trader
this salsa issue.
Giotto.
Yeah.
You fucking lunatics. They get mad at all the wrong shit. It's insane.
What do you mean, Luigi Joe's?
Yeah.
I'm not eating this
Hey,
racist
my Uncle
pasta.
Luigi. And now I'm getting canceled.
Yeah,
Well, you can't even do accents anymore.
I know. I'm scared to do it. I just make up accents.
Dum, arigato.
What is that?
It's funny.
Is that Japanese?
It's funny because I'm bad at it. Yeah, I just try to do Bobby Lee.
It sounded pretty good. Bobby Lee.
God damn,
I
he's
thought I was
funny.
on Tiger Belly for a second. Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man, but whatever.
I got asked to do
Stick to your
Tiger
guns.
Belly 2 years ago. And then Eric Griffin had a special coming out. So he's like, hey, can I do the pod? And they're like, yeah. And then I got bumped by Eric and never came back. I was like, oh, man. I mean, I'm not hating. I mean, he had a special and it was on Showtime. This was 2 years ago.
did
I
you
had
ask
nothing. I had nothing. But I would like to do it now.
Hey, guys, let's tweet at Bobby and say he's being...
No.
I'm kidding. Let's cut that out. That'll be first.
Hey, watch, they'll do it. I'm like, thanks, man. No, I get blocked from Bobby.
Do you see him a lot at like the store? Or would you see him a lot at the store?
all the time at the store. I haven't seen him fucking since this goddamn pandemic. Fuck.
When do you think comedy's going to start again? Well, you already started. I don't know why I'm asking you. How were the shows, by the way?
It was phenomenal. But you say that like I got 2 dates in July, but that's
Right.
it. That's it.
Where are you going? Like out of state? Obviously. So-
Yeah, I got like little one offers, but that's like I'm literally going to Vegas for $100 to do a private show at a yacht club.
Boy, Connecticut sounds real shitty, huh? We got those all over the place in Connecticut. Just boating.
I mean that's cool, but it's just like in the big schemes of hustling and bustling, I'd be like $100. Like,
I know, but
give
now
me
you're-
more than that. I'm fucking driving 10 hours there.
It's
and
all your
back.
gas money.
Yeah,
Why don't you
yeah,
just
that's
say,
where we're at right now.
Why don't you just say no?
Oh, and stay here. I'm going to fucking go.
Where's
Are
it
you
at?
kidding
Vegas?
me?
It's at where in Vegas is a yacht club?
Like Lake Las Vegas Yacht Club or some shit. I don't know. It should be a good show. It's me, Audrey Stewart, Trevor Wallace, Gabby Lamb, Mateen Stewart, and Brittany Schmidt.
Maybe that. Are you headlining or are you all just doing it?
I think it's just showcase show.
Oh, that's probably why.
Like probably everybody does 15 or some shit.
That'd be great. I had a few outdoor shows that one I didn't go to, but I don't know.
You just flaked on a show when there's no shows? There's like one show a week. There's literally 6 comics working a week in a town with 10,000 comics, and you didn't
I was
go.
busy at home doing cooking videos.
Oh, yeah, those will be a big hit.
Doing some cooking videos for the yacht club.
I remember I met you at that open mic, Cahuenga General
yeah.
Store.
Hallenbecks. No, I was talking to remember, Dave Mears?
Yeah, it's Maherj.
Mears. I don't know.
I don't even know. He's
think
a
that's
great
it.
guy, great comic.
It's those letters. It's E's and H's and J's and R's.
Maherj.
We went hiking, me, him, and Latif, and I brought
Recently?
up like 2-3 days ago.
Oh, he's in town?
He lives in Silver Lake.
Oh, he's back?
Yeah.
I thought he left.
He was filming Rami. Look at us just name dropping people. Yeah, he's filming Rami in New York, and then I guess they're back now.
Rami's so cool. I love that dude.
Do that.
I
He's
met him
cool.
at the Improv
Show's
when we
great.
went to Swingers once, and then he's just the kindest, nicest dude, and that was some years ago. And, we keep contact a little bit, but then I just all of a sudden, a couple years go by, and you love the dude, and you're just friendly with him, and then you just see his billboards pop
Dude,
up.
it's
You're like,
insane.
HBO, Hulu, Emmy nomination. You're just like, it's fucking awesome.
I used to
dude.
chill with him at Flappers, and we would do mics there a little bit.
Rami
and
or Dave?
Rami.
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Dave or Rami?
Dave. I was talking about Dave.
Oh, Dave. So I guess
Dave doesn't live here, right?
he lives in Silver Lake.
He does?
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, we were hiking and we were talking about that open mic Hallenbecks and the sandwiches and all that. Funny, I ate a salad there once and I got the same gas.
What are you,
So-
a rabbit?
I'm just a
They had the best
digestion
sandwiches.
machine.
They had the best sandwiches.
Their Italian sub was fucking so good.
Everything was so good.
Their soup was on fire.
Oh, man.
That was the only mic I'd willingly spend $10 at.
It was delicious. It was delicious.
We had a good crew there, huh?
That was fun. I was running into you and Blaustein a lot.
Lenochi'd go, John Parr would go,
Yeah.
Tom Allen. There was like a good ass group. It was funny, like it would turn into like a frat house.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're like, I don't know why we're doing jokes. We're just like shooting. We're like, it was more fun to fuck around off stage and actually be on stage.
Yeah,
That's the best.
because none of us would laugh at each other on stage.
Yeah, we met.
Hack!
Honestly, that's the worst when you know more friends in the crowd at an open mic where you're like, this is not
it's
gonna,
the
this is
worst.
not going to go good. Yeah, we met there, and then I don't know. We just and then you just went to the store. I never go to the store. My problem is I don't hang a lot.
Yeah, it's really smart not to hang out at the world famous comedy store.
I try to go.
One of the meccas of comedy. It's when it's a block away from your house. Yeah, you shouldn't hang out there.
I do. I try. On the weekends, I go.
That's the worst time to go.
I have a day job. I have to wake up, and you guys are there till like 1 in the morning.
I tried. This poor baby. I'm gonna wake up. Oh, you little
I
baby.
have to wake up in the morning.
Oh.
I watch anime character
When you gonna wake up? What time do you wake up?
for work, like 7:30 ish.
Oh, you this fucking pussy.
I'm gonna cancel the fuck out of this podcast.
That's fine.
It was
I work-
bullying. He's cyberbullying me because it's on a podcast.
You fucking pussy, dude. I
I
work.
didn't come here for this.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit now. Not that I'm God's gift to fucking work, but I worked Trader Joe's 7 to 3, and you don't think I was a zombie? I hung out every goddamn night I could, every fucking night. I get
You
up
know
at
what?
6, and I literally would cry. He'd hear me. I go,
My foot's broken.
I would fucking limp off 3-4 hours of sleep, stock that fucking produce, go home, take a nap, and then go back to the store.
What time did you get off work at?
7 to 3 every day.
Well, good for fucking you. All right. Some of us want to suck our thumbs, lay in our water beds.
Hey.
I have a water bed, by the way, people. It's pretty hot. It's
You
cold.
look like a waterbed kind of guy.
I have a water bed. It's fucking. It's low tide all day. What's up, ladies? I don't even know what that means.
Isn't high tide better?
Yeah. It's low tide. You're like, what do you mean you can't get your dick up?
Can't get it up.
Yeah.
Can't get it up. Oh, it's high tide. Oh, back to low.
It's a little
I know.
choppy today, if you know what I'm saying. Like I don't
The
know.
waters are a little sharky.
Perfect storm.
This dolphin's in the lagoon.
Imagine have a water bed with fish in it. Water beds are actually not bad.
There's starfish on the back end.
On the back end. That's the stuff a woman can say to you during sex, and you're just like, all right, let's go. But if you said it, she'd be like,
What's the weirdest shit a woman has said to you during sexual intercourse?
ignore the penis.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Really. Ignore it. Just push it out of the way. I'm a girl. I'm like, all right, she's crazy.
You never know.
What is the weirdest thing?
You can't get up early.
I don't know. What is the weirdest thing a girl said to you?
She said, I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat.
She goes, the starfish are on the backboard. Is that what you just said?
She said, I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. Beat that pussy. And I was like,
oh, that's aggressive.
all right.
It's not what a girl said before, but it's like sometimes girls they start to think a guy likes that porn star vibe, and you're kind of like, that's too much. She took my dick. I was going like this. And I was like, my dick hurts when it hits your face.
You're like, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not into that.
And it's, fuck yeah. And I was like, stop doing that.
I don't think anyone's ever done that.
She whipped my penis off her cheek, and it hurt, and my dick went down 10%.
You're like, ow.
Hey.
And then you, as a guy, you can't be like, ow.
No, you can't. You can't be a beta. You got to be like, yeah, fuck, I like that.
Ease up a little bit on the dick slapping.
I can't be like, my wet penis gets cold when it's out of your mouth. You ever have a girl take her dick out and then she starts talking, and it's like when you get out of a pool, you're like, it's kind of cold now. Oh, you don't get me. Okay. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Do you get it? The cat sleeping.
See,
All right.
that's the difference between me and you cucks. I keep those little hand warmers. I just put it on the top and the back end.
You got a little, you got to shake it to get the activated.
Oh, my dick's hot and ready.
No, keep telling me your mid BJ story. I'll just put the hand warmer on my penis.
I got hand warmers. My dad's a golfer. He taught me to get the hand warmers.
Do you ever golf?
I used
You
to.
ever frisbee golf? You seem like you'd be into that.
I've done it one time, and then I rolled my ankle because I'm a beta.
Rolled my ankle, queefed.
I can't hang
Did some shows, bombed. It was a really sprained weekend.
You're so funny. I hang out on the weekends. That was the worst time to hang.
What do you
I
mean?
will never drop this. I'm gonna tweet at you.
Pussy boy, scared to hang.
Yeah,
I would go. I don't
there's
know.
no more hanging. I saw you there like once.
I saw you at the Laugh Factory. That probably the last time I was at a club. We're upstairs in the attic talking about ghosts,
Yeah.
eating snack foods.
No, hanging does.
That's the biggest mistake I've made in comedy. November will be 10 years, and because I started when I was in school out here, so I didn't have much time, and then when I started working, I wanted to get ahead at work, and then I just never hung. So that was the biggest regret. Is just not.
Yeah, dude, you got to have a shit job you don't care about and have no future in. Hello, Helen.
Hey.
Come on.
So yeah. Anyways.
Yeah,
Trying to
it's-
play catch up now.
No, hanging is annoying, and I've talked about it a bunch. Like, if you're like Taylor Tomlinson, you don't need to hang. If you're like Jack Knight, you don't need to hang.
They just got on the Mario Kart speed path.
Yeah, just fast track. They don't need to hang. She comes, does the work, leaves. That's fine. That's awesome. Good for her. I don't have that. He definitely doesn't have that.
I come.
You gotta hang, motherfucker.
I come. No work gets done.
Some people you gotta hang. It's part of the job. It really is. There's very, very few people that just don't have to do it, and they're generally just not that we're not gifted too. They're just really gifted, or they're just like writers, and they just got their
Right.
shit. I don't know what it is, but there's a difference. And 98% of motherfuckers, 95% need to hang, and some people just don't, and they're fine, and that's awesome. And I wish I was that. Although I do enjoy the hang, but sometimes it gets annoying. You're just like,
Gets a little much.
because it's like, I gotta go check in, and you really do to stay relevant, and it does work, and it's how you get work, because that's been
Meet your peers.
yeah, and you form bonds and friendships that last you your entire lifetime and career, and like real organic friendships, not just like
Well, that's the
bullshit
thing.
networking.
That's the thing. Sometimes in the hang culture, you see somebody out at other shows and mics, you're like, oh, we're cool. And then sometimes you go to these venues like the store and you're talking to them and you see them looking over your shoulder for other things, and you're just like, what the fuck is this? Like, so sometimes it feels disingenuous, but when you actually meet the good people, it's great.
Yeah, those people kind of suck, but it's also
But whatever.
there's a lot of fakies and phonies,
sniff
but
it out, though.
that's also
That's life.
that's the game, and that is like they're just searching for work. You
Right.
can't really hate on them. It is annoying,
right.
and it's like, motherfucker, just talk to me, But it is
Keep me company while I
it's
check
part-
my phone 1,000 times because I'm by
It's
myself.
part of the work, but I've had some of the best times of my life hanging, and then sometimes I'm like, why the fuck I just go there and wasted all this time, But it's just like you get work, you do. Like you get
Look at-
podcasts, and I got on Tiger Belly hanging in the hallway, and then I got off Tiger Belly.
You got the
Hanging
offer.
in but it was because of just I'm a store guy, even though I'm not past at the store.
Right.
I'm store adjacent or whatever.
You do friends and family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, dude, it's just a matter of time. But yeah, I totally agree. That's why, again, I'm playing a little.
But I'm brand new to friends and family. That was
I've
maybe.
never done that.
Uh,
I've done potluck like twice, and then I kind of just.
Well,
I don't
I've
get off
done-
of work in time. That's
that's
the
the
problem
thing,
with that.
dude. Like I've done potluck, but backdoor potluck. Like I wasn't on the friends and
Let
family
me a
list.
backdoor potluck, boys.
Back in pot. No, because
That's what a girl said to me. You want that backdoor potluck? And I'm like, is it roast beef? And she goes, yep, and then farted on me.
Is it turkey chili? Then yes. No, but I
Is
would
it
get
Trader
up on.
Joe's? Insert racist.
is it Trader Jose Pinto Beans?
Pinto beans.
I'm canceled. I'm Mexican.
I'm not, but he said it for me. So it's fine.
Remember fucking Speedy Gonzalez?
All that stuff.
That shit was awesome.
Fucking, what was the rapey cat?
Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
The skunk
Forgot
was
about
trying to
that.
fuck everything.
Who
Who was he in love with?
Pepe Le
Just
Pew.
a black cat that always would end up getting like a white stripe.
Oh yeah.
For some
Where do they
reason.
come up with this stuff?
Oh, that's right. What an easy concept. What are we going to do? I don't know. Just have this dumb skunk and this cat that looks like a skunk every episode. Okay.
Oh my god. I didn't.
Do you ever
finish-
do Halloween costumes for your cat?
Nobody wears a bow tie year round.
I guess he's I guess he's a dress down day, one day a year, and
He's
it's
a
Halloween.
dapper cat.
I almost fostered a cat, and then
Then you had to work.
I went to work, and I go, no time for fun.
No time for love.
I gotta go to lunch.
I gotta go to work. Gotta go to work. No, but the whole point that you would get up on friends and family if you just hung
Well,
out.
I'm gonna start. All right.
Well, it's too late
It's
now.
a starting point.
Because I would get up almost every 50, 60% of the time, but that was only because I knew the door guys. It wasn't through Adam. Only very, very recently was it through Adam.
Right.
The last 3 months before the pandemic. But
What?
it was always door guy love. It was just like, oh, Derek, throw me up. Okay, homie, got you. Bam.
Right.
That's all it was.
I feel like towards the before the old pandemic started, I was getting my foot in some doors.
You were, and then it completely washed away.
And then the old Rona just bent
started
me
gaining
over
some
and
momentum, some followers. People at the club like, hey, I know that Connecticut, puss.
then someone just shot me in the
And
ass.
then the world shut down, and now you're taking it in the back end.
Now I'm turning down shows and recording myself making pancakes. So tune in every Tuesday.
Wait. Why did you turn down that show?
I'll be perfectly honest. It wasn't a show. He goes, "You want to do my show on a roof?" I go, "That sounds cool as fuck." The 3 days before, he goes, "All right, everyone gets 3 minutes," and I go, and there's 40 comics. I go, "Did you just book me for an open mic?" So that's why. I love the kid, and I actually hit him up. I was like, "Sorry, I couldn't make it," but I'm like, I'm not gonna go wherever the fuck he was to do 3 minutes in front of other comics. I go, I don't need that.
Yeah. Okay.
So I know it sounded
All
like a
right.
douche earlier,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if it was like a legit show, I would do
You
it.
just totally redeemed yourself there.
And I hung out the store last night, so
You
go
did?
fuck yourself. You see me standing there like a fucking ghost.
They're closed.
Not. You can
I
still
went
stand.
there. I went there during one of the march, and I randomly ran into
Say random. Randy.
Keith Carey.
Randomly ran into Randy.
Keith Carey.
Rambling
and,
about ransoms. I know.
Keith
Sorry.
Carey and fucking
Should be a bumper sticker. Keith
Jody Miller. I don't know, a couple comics, but just no. It was closed down. It was daytime. It was a march. It was a George Floyd march. And
But the patio, you can still go in there, right?
no, it was just closed. I mean, yeah, you could,
But it's
stand
not, like,
on
closed
the patio.
off, right,
So I
yeah.
just sat on the brick wall to take off my shoes. I had fucking blisters. It was the one where I walked down by 5 Trader Joe's. That was a long one. Oh my
Jesus.
god! Don't do it in
Do you count
vans.
your steps? How far did you walk?
I don't pay attention to life. And then I literally sat down, took off my shoe, and then Keith's like, Craig? And I was like, oh shit, what's up? And I just had my shoes off. I was like, my feet hurt. And it's just so funny that we chose, well, I mean, of course, it's just home base. You know, we just chose
You don't
that
feel
place
like
to
weird
stop.
it's rather there than like a burger hut of some sort.
Yeah. And but like of all the odds, you know, you saw that was the one where that guy did the photo of the aerial view, and there was like 1 million people.
That was on what,
Hollywood
Sunset?
Boulevard
Or
on Sunset Hollywood.
yeah, I remember.
But it just did a huge loop around Hollywood.
That's crazy.
That was cool.
That was a great picture.
That was
That was a drone.
Yeah, I told everybody it's just
Why'd I say that like it would be something else? That was a drone that
that was
took
a
that.
kite. That was a new
Yeah,
kite
that
camera.
was a man in a parachute.
Yeah, it was that.
And then
It
he
was like
crashed into
that
them
was a-
shortly after.
the hang glider. The Ewoks flew over and filmed it with
You know,
their
he
little bionicle eyes.
You took that with a camera. Did you know that?
Do they have
He
those?
didn't draw that
Dude,
in real time. Like those autistic kids who draw cities from memory. He actually drew that in his apartment
Yeah.
after he flew over with a plane.
Yeah, it's nice. It's animated.
Yeah, I don't know. The
I
store.
don't know what's happening anymore.
was I
That was dope though. Did you go to any protests?
I walked down because it was right there. So the one that was by
You
my
looked
house.
at it and you're like, I'm from Connecticut. I'm gonna go back.
I went like this.
Hey, I have some crab cakes to attend to.
I went to the one by the Laugh Factory for a while, and then
That was the weakest one. I'm just
Sorry.
kidding. It was
Sorry I
good.
didn't go to the
It
most-
was good. It was- No,
Craig's
they're all
mosh
good.
pitting in the streets, and I'm fucking like, sorry, I didn't.
You didn't mosh at the fucking.
He was wearing his soaps. He was grinding, and remember soaps?
Yeah, I didn't ever own a pair.
I didn't either. I made them though. You just put a piece of plastic on your normal shoe, and then you hit a handrail. Oh, I'm sorry. DIY soaps. You don't do that in Long Beach?
No, I stick my dick in the dirt like
Yeah.
a man. No, I.
Sorry, I'm over here fucking mud. like a
Yeah, the old mud.
like the
fucker.
Lord
Yeah.
intended.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the organic soil seed? Yeah. Oh, let me get it. Is it moist? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got some worms for that. Yes.
Do you get
Okay, that got
do you
weird.
get like aroused planting stuff? Do you have any vegetables you plant, or are you just like a visual planter, like whatever you want to call
It's
these?
just visual. Absolutely.
Why do you do something like like vegetables and stuff?
Because it's not my area.
You made it look like your area. Why don't you just nut up and do it?
You know what? You're right. I don't have any room. I actually had to get rid of some. I dug up some weeds and planted my plants in the apartment garden because the weeds were hideous and I had too many. They were encroaching the walkway.
Well, you have like a
My
nice
neighbors
front door.
complain. Can't even get by to my mail now. I was like, oh.
You're like, yeah, because you're old.
No,
Is he an old guy?
It was a bromeliad.
What's a bromeliad?
That family.
Oh, I thought that was a person. I was like, where's that? Where's
It was
that
a giant fern and a bromeliad, and the fern I could not get out of the pot.
I have
Those
that.
roots.
Whatever that. What's that one?
Snake plant.
No, the taller one. Is
Is that
that
a snake plant?
Is that like the nickname or is that the real name? I thought it starts with an S.
Snake plant.
I have one of those, but it's taller. It's bigger. Mine's bigger than that.
Oh, good for you.
And then I have.
Did
a
you get
couple-
it hanging out at the store?
I got it at the when I was paying my dues at the Laugh Factory. They're handing them out.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I got that when I got past there.
I had an idea because a lot of people grow plant like there's like random vegetable and fruit plants. I want to make an app called Urban Grocery Store, and then you go on an app and you find where.
Does that exist?
No, but I want to start it.
It should.
That's a good idea, right? Because my old school out here in Burbank, they had a bunch of avocado trees, and I was like, "There's probably more of stuff like that." Where it's just
Oh
like,
my God! I'm sure I've voiced it several times, but imagine if every garden and every medium and sidewalk
Was
area
something.
was oranges or apples or avocados.
what a great idea!
Oh my God!
Let's just no. It's like guerrilla planting. We got to just go start. Some guy calls the cops. Yeah, these goddamn kids keep planting mint in my front yard. Can't take this shit.
They put rosemary in the hedges again. They're grilling that flank steak with the rosemary.
Goddamn kids. That's gang.
I'll get you.
That's kid.
Heavens to Betsy's.
And
I
he's
wanted
singing. He's
grass. I
singing.
wanted something useless.
Want a useless bush.
How dare you point the devil's cilantro? That's from down under. We don't take that here.
This guy.
I don't
He
eat
sounds scary with the
salsa.
voice. I can picture
I
that
don't need
guy.
to- I have a house. This is my dirt. I wanted crabgrass.
Craig goes, "This is your dirt," and then he fucks it. This looks like my dirt now,
My
nerd.
dirt now, bitch. Have some cilantro seeds.
You put a tomato
You
seed
want
in
some
your pee
pico
hole.
de gallo? What'd you say? I
You put
stepped
it-
on your bit.
You put a fucking a tomato seed in your pee hole, and then
Yeah, jalapeno.
no, there you go.
Now we're spicy. You guys ever burn your dick hole with jalapeno seeds?
Some guy that's
I killed the bit. I killed
No, no,
the
no.
bit. It's over now.
some comic open mic guy. You ever go to Liquid Zoo in North Hollywood or like Tarzana? It's like really far away.
La Cañada, and yes, I've been a couple times. It's terrible.
You been? This guy used to do a joke where he
Great
said
mic.
he had sex with a girl in her butt and she had a jalapeno seed in there. It got in his pee hole.
Are you serious? Of course you would hear it at the Liquid Zoo, one of the worst.
No, not
mics.
Liquid Zoo, Paladinos. But it's like an equivalent. It's right.
Oh,
in the area.
okay. Yeah, you hear weird shit like that at open mics. Actually, one of the most epic stories I ever heard, and it'll never leave my mind, and it never left La Noche's mind. We have no idea who told it. Maybe you see this, I pray. But this guy said he had a crush on a girl, and they went on some dates, and they finally were intimate for the first time.
Nice.
And they were having
my hand in my
sex, and she jumped off of him and just ran to the bathroom and mid-sex. And he told the story at an open mic, and I don't know his name, and he didn't name her name.
Sounds like
and
a Hallenbeck story.
it was a Hollenbeck story.
Was it?
I
Okay.
call it Coenguin General Store.
It's
It's two
same-
names.
Yeah, it's two names.
but I don't know that name.
That's their last name.
Hollenbeck. Ooh, ooh. Anyways,
That's
the
what I call
girl
it.
hopped
I raise
off.
the roof. You want to go on? Sorry, I stepped on your bit
Stepping
now.
on my story.
A lot of
This
bit
guy's story.
stepping on.
It's not a bit stepping.
Stepping on a lot of bit.
And
Anyways.
then she ran to the bathroom, and he's just laying there like, what the fuck? You know, did like something happen? What'd I do? This, that's that. And he looks over, and he said there was a turd on the
oh no.
on the floor, and just on the floor, and she shit, and he was polite, and he just picked it up,
Ew, bro.
threw it away, and then she came back and mentioned nothing of it, and he mentioned nothing.
Maybe she just didn't know it fell out.
okay.
You never had that happen?
No.
Okay,
Fucking
Mr.
lunatic.
Perfect.
And he said it wasn't diarrhea, it wasn't a spray, it was like a turd log, and
It was shiny and hard.
then they both spoke nothing of it, and then they had finished sex and then dated, and that's the whole story. And I'm like, who told that? It's amazing. Isn't that amazing?
We gotta put that on Craigslist.
She shit on the floor and they fell in love.
Close Encounters.
That's fantastic.
Close Encounters.
But who shits?
Craigslist.
I understand a squirt, but like a diarrhea squirt, but a log?
Wait,
a
okay.
motherfucking log
All
on
right.
the floor?
Okay, hold on. We gotta vote because you're more shocked that she shit. I'm more shocked that he picked it up.
The man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Did he use his bare hand
I'd imagine he
or
got
like a
tissue.
paper towel?
He didn't give that detail, but nobody's
Did he step in
bareback
it?
hand and picking up a turd mid-sex.
If it's hard enough, I'm using my hand.
How long did it have to dry off? You know, they get a little dry. They get a protective coat.
I'm just saying, if you're
of
shitting
dry
rocks,
turd. That dry fecal matter.
how
Then you
hard does
don't-
shit have to
you
be
don't-
for you to touch it?
It's got to be the little condensed, constipated pebbles. You know, little pebbles.
That's what I'm
Remember
saying.
Fruity Pebbles? Oh, I love that cereal. So hungry. I'm so hungry.
Those are good. The roof, you get like a film on the roof of your mouth.
It's
remember?
rough.
Oh yeah, like but then you get like a
Yeah, you get a little film on the rough of your mouth.
rough of your mouth. Yeah, I wouldn't pick up shit. I'd be like, "Excuse me, ma'am, you shit on my floor."
Excuse me, miss. We were intimate. And you
What if
laid-
she goes-
You laid a log on the floor.
What if she goes, "That's your shit," and was recording it and posted it online, and then you got dumped?
Welcome to Twitter.
That is whoever smelt it, dealt it. Vibes.
Whoever sawed it, it's lawed it.
Whoever crapped it, swapped it, baby.
Whoever seeded, peed it.
Oh, that's a rule for piss. Whoever seed it, peed it.
Whoever denied it, fortified it.
It's a good.
Is that?
It's a good construction company slogan.
Whoever pooped it.
Let's go.
That's all.
Open ended.
I got up at 7 a.m. for the first time since I got fired from Trader Joe's.
White gas cramps.
I don't want to brag, but I'm kind of worked out today.
But that was your workout was at 7?
9:15, but in Torrance, so I had to start the first alarm at 7:15. I had 3 of them, but they get more aggressive in noises. So it starts off with harp, and it starts out as then the next one's crystals, and then the next one is motorcycle. I use the old iPhone, and then the final one is the old car horn. The "Auga," and that one's get the fuck
Is it
out.
just noises like sounds like you're getting ready and leaving, so it's just reinforcing your dreams?
I do. I'm a stinker. That girl
sounds
was a
good.
stinker.
You pooped it, you. ... Drooped it?
Scooped it.
No.
How long we got?
Hour 16, 17.
Ooh,
Wow.
you're a good guess. Sometimes I ask that, and it's like
Should we
35 minutes in. I'm like, oh boy, we're gonna. No, I always like to hit an hour before I. Speaking of,
Before we start saying what
get
should
to
we
the
talk
nitty
about.
gritty. You've listened to every episode of my podcast, right?
I've skimmed a couple.
Oh
Let me
wow,
tell you.
I was totally kidding.
I fall asleep to them.
Well, I don't mind. My voice is nice, soothing. I almost said synthetic, and I was like, that's not the right word.
That's what I think about you.
Hi, welcome
Very
to
synthetic, just like his nice new loosey goosey hoodies, which are
loosey-goosey. And this meditation is called loosey-goosey.
you first act the Rusi and then you act the Garusi.
First of all, I want to say thank you to my fans for listening to me week after week.
Thank you. You guys are
Whoop-de-loop-de.
loyal people.
Booped. Anyways, so now we get to the nitty gritty. You know what I haven't asked in a long time? I'm going to ask you 2 questions. 1, why are you from Connecticut? No, is there anything bad in your life that changed you to be a better person?
No.
The fuck was that? That's the whitest answer I've ever heard
Anything
in
bad
my life.
happened
No.
in my life?
I'm 100% white. What could have possibly have gone wrong?
Anything bad happened in my life that made me a better person? Probably every relationship I've had. You always learn something from a relationship, and then you're like, all right, I'm going to do better the next one. Is that a good?
I was thinking maybe like a rest or you shit the floor on a day and you're like,
Shit the floor in a day.
That was a piss poor answer. Here comes the follow-up question. a good.
No, just use no. No,
No.
pretty good.
Well, my guess, Buddha. You got a good poop story. Shit in your pants. You farted and charted on the first date. Something horrible, horrific. Your most epic poopy time. You shit the floor on your wedding night type shit.
The first time my first girlfriend ever, and this is like early on in dating. You know how like you don't fart in front of them for a while, just because it's like
No, I don't.
Oh wow, he's like he farts while introducing himself.
I will and would.
I always said there should be a
did.
there should be a-
probably did. I don't remember.
There should be a dating show.
Let
where
him
bef-
rip.
There should be a dating show before you say anything to your date. You both have to fart in front of each other. That's a
I'd
good
win.
dating show.
I win.
You would win.
I win every week.
Dude, I watched your
Oh,
I watched
too
your
late.
Next where you banged her on that bed at the end. That was
No,
cute.
I didn't.
Yeah, you
She
did. You guys
kneed
like
me in the
making out.
nuts. We made out, and she kneed me in the nuts on accident. She dove on the bed, and I laid back, and she dove in, and she kneed
That was
me
a hot-
in the
that was
nuts.
a hot ep.
It's the soundbite at the end. You just need me in the
Ah,
nuts.
I just
man.
cummed.
No, I'm not into knees.
That's what I dubbed it over. I redubbed the whole episode. Anyways, so most people on like Squirt McGirt over here are not farting in front of their girl for a little bit. And the first time I was like, I have to fart so bad. I just had a salad. I'm gassy.
What's up with you and
No, I'm just kidding. But I was gassy.
Oh, okay.
I have a list of every salad I ever had and the farts that it triggered. But anyways, I remember she was like, I'm going to go downstairs and do something. I forgot what. And I was like, oh my God. So she leaves. I get out of the bed and just fucking rip ass. And I was like, this smells so bad. And I was fanning it. And as I was fanning it, I turned around and she was still in the room.
It was a fart.
Yeah.
You didn't shit your pants.
I didn't shit my pants. I'm an adult. I never shit my pants.
The fuck, dude?
One time I was driving to Boston and I farted and I had to put wipe.
Scrap this episode.
Oh, we're done. What do you just shit?
That's a good story, but that's not what I asked for. That's
You said a fart. Did you not say fart?
No shit. Shitting your pants.
Oh.
I said you fart and shit squirted out. There's a difference.
Oh. I heard fart.
That's an epic fart story.
That's
I'll
a good
give
fart
you that.
story. Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, you shit on the floor. You shit everywhere, man. Give me the shit.
I don't think I've ever shit my pants. Like one time I was driving to Boston and I farted and shit came out and I had to pull over to a McDonald's and wipe my ass.
That's better. That's better.
And there was just the moral. That was a big. So that'll be the answer to my first question, because I remember from when I realized there was shit in my pants to pulling over and having to stop at a McDonald's and not even get food and wipe my ass at a highway stop in Massachusetts. I was like, yeah, we gotta not do this anymore.
Yeah, the fart was embarrassing. And it was a good story. I was just disappointed because I was waiting for poop, and it never came. But that's an embarrassing.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm a disappointment, guys. What do you just shit your pants all the time? You have like a Rolodex of dropping shit stories?
Yes, I do. I've shit my pants dozens of times in adulthood.
Sometimes what I'll do is I'll hold my shit for a long time, so when I shit, it feels better.
That's not healthy. You should study
But it's like,
Ayurveda.
sometimes I'll hold my shit to the point where I almost shit my pants, so I know the feelings in my body in case I'm ever in an instance where I think I'm going to shit my pants. So then I can be like, I have 5 seconds because I know this feeling now. It's like emergency
What do you
training.
train your butthole? What are you, Wim Hof over here?
I'm like
This guy's
Survivor Man.
meditating poops back in. Hey, poop's poison. Get it out. I push.
I feel like your shits come out faster than normal. You look like a guy that shits speedy shits.
I'll put a little teaspoon of coconut oil in my coffee to lubricate my butthole so the turd just goes.
Oh, dude, post.
It shoots out like Chevy Chase on the slide on Vacation. The Santa version. What's it called? Christmas. There you go.
Do you know
My turd
130?
goes shoo.
You hear thump.
It's like the.
It's like a t-shirt cannon.
It's like the tube in Tommy Boy that shoots the files. You know.
Mine do this.
Thump.
Mine go like this.
What do you, Puff the Magic Dragon?
Mine, I have to go. I have to coax them out. I go, come on, and then it goes like this. It peeks out, and then it goes back in. I'm like, come on,
Mine makes the DJ record skip sound. It goes. I don't know. I'm reaching.
Yours
I'm
sounds like a
reaching.
family on a toboggan. Woo! It's just laughter.
Mine sounds like the bad guys on Star Wars. Remember they scream? What are they called? Imperial Guard.
Oh, the ship
the
itself.
screaming
yeah.
guys. What are those planes
The
called?
TIE fighters?
Yeah, those guys are scary. I can't lose them.
Taking some,
There's
galactic shits.
The Galactics shits is coming.
You know, 1 in 30 people shit in the shower. I saw that.
My uncle shit in the shower and stepped on his turd down the drain.
I saw. You ever see the meme where they
He
go?
told me that, and it never left my mind.
What's his name? Uncle what?
Gilbert.
That's for sure Uncle Gilbert move.
Yeah. We thought he was joking, but he wasn't.
Then he showed you the bottom of his foot, and you're like,
Yeah.
you didn't wipe it off your foot?
You're like, Gilbert.
He goes, not in Long Beach, Greg.
Wilmington.
Well, where's that? In
Next to
LA?
Long Beach, but it's not Long Beach. We don't want that bougie Long Beach shit. We Wilmas, homie. East side. I don't gangbang.
Wilmington. There's a Wilmington, Connecticut.
I know, but that's
That's where the real
that ain't
thugs
the
dwell.
Barrio Homes. That's the fucking weak sauce crab cake, Maryland.
That's where the real hard people. They shit in the shower. They won't even push down the drain. It just sits there.
All right, I'm gonna read a story and get you the fuck out.
Good. Thank God.
You son of a bitch. What story did I send you? Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
I got a story sent in from the Patreon.
How many Patreons you got?
It's going up. What do we got? 71 members?
Something like that.
My fucking eye has been watering this whole episode. I apologize. Like touching my face.
Oh, this wasn't the one, but this is a good one. Patreon member sent this in. Shay Cool Man. I think that's a made-up last name. But she said, my coworker told me the best poo-poo story ever. Her and her husband went and got their marriage license and were taking a photo of them holding it together, and she shit herself mid-photo. That's pretty good. But that, I got to go to Patreon here.
I have a good shit story. Can I tell it again? And it doesn't involve me. It's funny, though. I want to tell it.
All right.
You can do your thing.
Better be good.
It's really funny. It's my friend's brother.
Tell it because I got to read this
Oh, really?
in my head.
So, like, he got out of the shower and he had to fart, and his wife was on the couch, and he took his towel, so he went up, snuck up to her face, and bent over and went to fart in her face and shit on her side of her head.
What?
He went to go. She was on the couch like this, and he must have walked over, kind of like this, took his towel off, and then bent over to fart in her face, bare ass, and shit, and it hit her face. That's a shit
Now
story,
that's
people.
a shit story.
Thanks for watching. These plants are fake.
I can't
I'm
even
not
read
real.
this.
The cat's been dead this whole episode.
Did they get a divorce?
I don't think so. I think
I'm sorry, but that's divorce.
I think
worthy.
she goes. You.
If I was the guy, I'd be like, I understand.
I think she goes,
If you
"You-
want a divorce now.
She goes. You
I'm
missed,
sorry.
and then went.
Oh, too far, man. I'm into sick stuff too much.
Yeah, right, bro. That's Connecticut, baby.
Okay.
We'll eat your shit.
Gross, dude. This is from Blake Bottoms. Oh, this is a lot of reading, dude.
Blake Bottoms, huh?
Blake Bottoms sent my Patreon member Blake Bottoms sent in a poop story. Blake Bottoms. That sounds, these people's last names. What was the other one? Coolman, and now we got Bottoms. What the fuck's going on here? All right, here we go. I'm reading. Once upon a time, my hippie ass was going to college for music. The day eventually came that after 2 years of dope smoking, beer guzzling, sleep deprived recording in my studio. Am I reading this right? Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah.
He's moving back home. The night before the move, his parents are coming in the morning, and the night before he moved, he got absolutely shit-faced and smoked as much weed as he could and drank all the alcohols. He wrote alcohols. Idea was to party and pack, but mostly I just partied. The next morning arrived, and I was still blitzed. My parents came and were not so impressed with my dank dank and poorly packed bedroom. We got it done in between. I took secret tokes. This guy writes like I read. I'm filling in words because there's. I respect you, Blake Bottoms. So his mother was clearly very concerned with my well-being of her son, and sat me down at the table for a talk about being a responsible adult and whatnot. I initially defended myself, saying there was nothing wrong with a little fun, and I was honestly fine. Don't worry so much, Mama. In the middle of my defense, I felt the fart coming on and gave it just the littlest of pushes. It was not a fart. To my horror, it was a nasty beer shit unleashed itself at the dinner table, and effectively proved that my counter argument of a little fun was not as close to the truth as I had led on. My mother looked at me with a look of strange accomplishment, happy to be right, happy that I shit myself. Needless to say, I cleaned my act up after college and only shit myself on the rarest and most special of occasions. I listen to the podcast between customers at the legal dispensary where I work. Much love, dude. Thanks, bro. Oh, he said, question, what was the nastiest weed you ever saw someone or yourself buy or smoke? Yeah, schnickelfit, stress, sticks and seeds, sprayed with PCP. He said his was from the UK gang, they sprayed ditchweed with green silicone to give them a shiny appearance. My boss made brownies out of those, and the homies almost lost their teeth. Disgusting. Thank you, Blake Bottoms. Tell yours again.
The shit one?
Shit on his wife's face.
Hey, went to
You
go
said wife?
just bare ass post shower, classic fart on your girl, and then a little shit hit her in the face.
Patreon, keep sending your poop stories in, or any story, any gnarly story. Write better than I read. And thank you. Thank you all. Today's guest has been Matty Chymbor.
Thanks for having me.
Did I say it right?
That was Chymbor, but yeah.
Chymbor.
The O can be an E. It can be an O.
Spelled Chymbor.
It's pretty easy, but thanks for having me,
Chymbor.
buddy.
Matt Chymbor, met him at Hollenbeck's. And he's very funny. Check him out. He's touring nowhere.
I cancel shows. You book me, I don't go.
So book him. Check him out. He'll be tagged on everything. This comes out tomorrow. Tag anything.
Oh, tomorrow, nice.
And that is all. Thank you so much for Community Service Podcast. I got my new merch in. Check it out. I'm sweating like a motherfucker up in this hoodie, but I had to wear it. It's the first day. And I love you all. Thank you very much. Peace. I would like to thank Sticker Supreme for making me stickers. Thank you, Jared De La Rosa and your company, Sticker Supreme. You give me my fart stickers, my mushy stickers, my loosey-goosey stickers, and my Park Ranger sticker. I need the worms coming out of the face. So thank you, Sticker Supreme. I appreciate you. Got new merch, loosey-goosey. And, thank you to Joe Guzman, my sister's baby daddy. He finished animating the cartoon of the Driving on Mushrooms bit yesterday, and I need to download it and post it. So that's cool. He animated it, and it should be fun. Or it is fun. I got to watch it. Thank you. Check that shit out. That's it. I love you all. Peace.